Have you ever felt an itch on your body that seemed harmless, but left you wondering if it meant something more serious? As we age, it is natural to experience changes in the skin, but few people realize that certain itchy spots can serve as powerful warning signs about their overall health. According to medical experts, what may feel like nothing more than a little irritation could point to deeper issues inside the body. In this video, we are going to explore 4 itchy spots on your body that may indicate your lifespan could be shorter than you realize. These are not the ordinary itches that come from dry skin or a bug bite. Each of these areas reveals something about your internal health and deserves your attention. By understanding these signals, you can take action to protect yourself and make changes that may extend not only your years, but also your quality of life. Stay with us until the end, because you will discover how recognizing these signs can give you the knowledge to take control of your health and possibly add more time to your life. What you learn here could be the difference between ignoring a small irritation and catching a life-threatening condition early. Now let's get started. Number 1. Itching on the scalp. One of the most overlooked itchy spots that may signal something deeper is the scalp. Many people assume that scalp itch is caused by dandruff or dry skin, but privacy experts in the medical field warn that when the itching is persistent and does not respond to shampoos or common treatments, it can sometimes point to poor circulation or even underlying issues with the liver or kidneys. For seniors especially, the scalp becomes a sensitive barometer of internal health because blood flow to the head and skin can change with age. The real concern here is not the itch itself, but what it represents. When circulation weakens or the body struggles to process toxins, the scalp is often one of the first areas to show discomfort. What begins as a mild annoyance can become a daily irritation, reminding you that something within is not functioning as it should. For older adults, these signals should never be dismissed, as they can quietly point to conditions that affect longevity. From a psychological perspective, dealing with constant scalp itching can be exhausting. Seniors who are already managing other health concerns may begin to feel frustrated or embarrassed, especially if scratching becomes noticeable in public. This can chip away at confidence and increase stress, both of which further impact health. The mind-body connection is strong, and an itch that lingers is more than skin deep. It is often a message the body is sending. Take the example of George, a 76-year-old who noticed that his scalp had been itching for months. He tried every type of shampoo on the shelf, from medicated to herbal, but nothing worked. When he finally mentioned it during a routine checkup, his doctor ordered blood tests and discovered early signs of kidney stress. By addressing it quickly, George was able to make lifestyle adjustments that supported his health. What seemed like a small itch became a life-saving clue. The important lesson for seniors is to see beyond the surface. An itchy scalp is not always harmless. When it persists, it may be a warning light, reminding you that something inside needs attention. Ignoring it may mean missing the chance to act early, while listening to it can help you stay on top of your health and add more quality years to your life. Number 2. Itchy patches on the lower legs. Another area that seniors should pay careful attention to is the lower legs. Occasional itchiness in this region can come from dry skin, especially during colder months, but when the itch is constant or accompanied by discoloration, swelling or changes in texture, it can be a sign of circulatory problems or even the early stages of vascular disease. The lower legs are one of the body's primary indicators of how well blood is moving, and poor circulation in this area is closely tied to heart health and overall longevity. The seriousness of this should not be underestimated. When blood flow slows, waste products are not removed efficiently, and oxygen does not reach tissues as it should. Over time, this weakens not only the skin, but also the muscles and nerves. For seniors, chronic itchiness in the legs can point to conditions that quietly reduce lifespan if not addressed. What feels like a nuisance on the skin surface can be a symptom of deeper cardiovascular strain. Psychologically, this kind of irritation can be discouraging. Many older adults already experience reduced mobility, and constant itching on the legs can make walking or resting at night more uncomfortable. It can also lead to feelings of frustration or helplessness, especially when scratching brings no lasting relief. These emotional responses are more than simple annoyance. They add stress, which directly affects blood pressure and heart health. The cycle can become self-reinforcing if not recognized and addressed. Consider Helen, a 72-year-old who noticed itchy patches around her calves that grew worse over time. She assumed it was dry skin and used lotions daily, but the discomfort continued. After finally speaking with her physician, she discovered she had significant vein issues that were limiting circulation. Early treatment helped prevent more serious complications. What she first ignored as a minor skin problem was actually her body's warning about heart and vascular health. This is why experts urge seniors to treat itchy legs as more than just a surface irritation. Persistent itchiness in this region deserves careful attention, especially if it is paired with swelling or changes in color. These are signals that the body may be struggling to circulate blood effectively. And because circulation is directly linked to lifespan, taking these signs seriously can help you act before more serious problems arise. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any video. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Number 3. Itching around the chest or upper torso. The chest is one of the most sensitive areas of the body, and persistent itching in this region can be a far more serious warning than most people realize. While it is easy to assume that itchiness on the chest comes from clothing irritation or dry skin, experts caution that it may sometimes point to problems with the heart, lungs, or even the liver. Seniors, in particular, should pay close attention because the upper torso is a hub for vital organs, and unusual sensations here are often signals that something beneath the surface needs urgent attention. The danger is that many people dismiss these itches as random or temporary, never linking them to internal health. Yet, the skin is one of the body's best messengers. When toxins are not filtered effectively by the liver, or when circulation to the chest and lungs is compromised, the skin in this area often reacts. Chronic itching across the upper torso may indicate a buildup of waste in the blood or difficulties in oxygen transport, both of which are directly connected to lifespan. From a psychological point of view, chest itchiness carries a unique weight. Seniors know that the heart is the engine of life, and any unusual sensation near it naturally causes worry. Living with constant itching in this area can stir feelings of unease, anxiety, and even fear of something being deeply wrong. That emotional stress, in turn, places more strain on the very organs already under pressure. The mind and body are intertwined, and ignoring the signs can amplify the risks. Take the story of Margaret, a 79-year-old woman who lived an active life and loved gardening. She developed persistent itching across her chest and upper back that she assumed was caused by the sun. Over time, however, the irritation worsened, and she began to feel more fatigued. When she finally visited her doctor, tests revealed issues with her liver that had gone unnoticed for years. Because she took the symptoms seriously, she was able to make changes that helped stabilize her condition. This example illustrates the importance of treating itchy spots on the chest as more than just surface discomfort. Seniors should view this kind of irritation as a call to action. The body rarely sends signals without reason, and persistent itch in the torso area can be one of the clearest reminders that internal systems are under strain. Acting early by seeking medical attention could be the key to protecting not only your health, but also the years still ahead of you. Number 4. Itching on the palms and soles. Among the most alarming itchy spots that may signal a shorter lifespan are the palms of the hands, and the soles of the feet. These are areas rich with nerve endings and blood vessels, and when itching here becomes persistent, it often reflects deeper systemic issues. Medical experts note that chronic itchiness in the palms and soles can be linked to liver disease, diabetes, or even certain cancer. For seniors, these are conditions that can quietly progress for years, and the skin often sends the first signals long before other symptoms appear. What makes this symptom particularly important is its connection to circulation and detoxification. The palms and soles are not only vital for mobility and interaction with the world, but they also reveal how well blood and nutrients are moving through the body. When the liver is failing to filter toxins or blood sugar levels are poorly managed, irritation in these areas is a common result. Seniors who notice unrelenting itching in these spots should view it as a warning that their body is struggling to maintain balance. The psychological impact of this kind of itch is also significant. The hands and feet are used constantly, whether for cooking, dressing, walking, or simply holding a loved one's hand. When these areas itch without relief, it can interfere with independence and daily joy. Seniors may find themselves losing sleep, avoiding activities, or even withdrawing socially because of the constant discomfort. Beyond the surface irritation, the toll on confidence and emotional well-being can be profound. Consider Edward, an 81-year-old man who enjoyed woodworking in his garage. He began experiencing itching on his palms that made it difficult to hold his tools. At first he thought it was an allergy to sawdust, but the problem persisted even when he took breaks. Eventually, he mentioned it during a medical appointment, and further tests revealed serious issues with his liver. Early intervention helped manage the problem, but his story is a reminder that ignoring symptoms on the hands or feet can be dangerous. For seniors, itchy palms and soles are far more than a simple nuisance. They are one of the body's ways of signaling that something inside may not be functioning as it should. These areas, rich in nerves and blood vessels, often reveal when circulation detoxification or blood sugar control is compromised. That's why ongoing irritation in the hands or feet should never be brushed aside as minor. Instead, it deserves careful attention. When these signals are acknowledged and acted upon, the outcome can be life-changing. It can mean the difference between catching a serious condition, such as liver disease, diabetes, or even early signs of certain cancers, while it's still manageable, or letting it progress silently until it becomes far more dangerous. Listening to the body is one of the most powerful tools you have to safeguard the years ahead. It not only helps protect longevity, but also ensures that the time you do have is lived with greater health, energy, and comfort. Think about how often your hands and feet are involved in daily life. They allow you to walk, cook, garden, dress, hold your grandchildren, and connect with the world around you. Constant itching in these areas can interfere with independence and joy. Beyond the physical discomfort, the emotional toll can be heavy. Frustration, sleepless nights, or even social withdrawal are common. That's why recognizing these signs early is so critical. Acting promptly doesn't just preserve your health, it also protects your confidence, dignity, and quality of life. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights helpful, please let me know by commenting number 4 below. Your participation means a lot, and if you haven't yet subscribed, I strongly encourage you to do so, and turn on the notification bell. That way, you'll never miss important content designed to keep you informed, inspired, and empowered in your health journey. Your support is what allows us to continue creating videos that bring you knowledge and encouragement. Now let's move into our final thoughts. As we reflect on the 4 itchy spots we've explored together, an important pattern emerges. The body often whispers before it shouts. The scalp, the lower legs, the chest, and the palms and soles may seem like ordinary places to experience an itch. But when the irritation in these areas lingers, it can be a vital warning that deeper health concerns are at play. Each one of these spots serves as a messenger, alerting us to pay attention before conditions worsen. So let me ask you, what stood out to you the most today? Did one of these itchy spots make you think differently about your own body? Maybe it reminded you of something you've been experiencing, but haven't looked into yet. The purpose of this message is not to stir up unnecessary fear, it's to raise awareness. Seniors deserve to enjoy life with confidence, dignity, and peace of mind. And part of achieving that is by respecting the body's signals, no matter how small they may seem. By noticing these early clues, you give yourself the chance to act before minor issues develop into serious problems. Remember, early recognition often marks the dividing line between a condition that can be managed with lifestyle adjustments or medication, and one that shortens life expectancy. Your body is one. It communicates in subtle but powerful ways, through discomfort, irritation, and even something as simple as an itch. By listening closely, you protect not only the length of your years, but the quality of ignoring these signs may lead to regret, but responding with care can add vitality, independence, and more precious time with the people you love most. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you in the comments. Share one thing you learned from this discussion and how you plan to apply it in your own life. Your insights and stories matter, not only to us but to the whole community here. Reading your comments brings us motivation and encouragement to continue sharing meaningful content. If you enjoyed this video and found it valuable, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with others who may benefit. Your support truly helps us keep creating thoughtful, informative, and inspiring content for seniors and their families. We deeply appreciate your time and presence with us today. Take care of yourself, stay aware of your body's signals, and remember, small signs often carry big messages. Until next time, stay healthy, stay strong, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.